We would like to begin today's event with a land acknowledgement. The Halton region acknowledges the treaty lands of the Mississaugas of the Credit First Nation, as well as the traditional territory of the Haudenosaunee, Wendat, and Anishinaabeg on which we gather. In stewardship with Mother Earth and the endearing Indigenous presidents connected to these lands, we acknowledge the Indigenous nations of the past, present, and future. In the spirit of allyship and mutual respect, we will take the path of truth and reconciliation to create change, awareness, and equity as we strive to elevate the collective consciousness of society. I would ask you welcome me in the piping in ceremony, which will be led by the Chief's Honor Guard and the Halton Regional Police Pipes and Drums. Our Chief's Honor Guard was established in 1996 and represents the history and tradition of policing in Canada. It carries the Queen's colours and showcases Canadian Armed Forces foot drill to the highest standard. Both the service's colours and the Queen's colours are treated with honour at all times and are symbolically protected by the colour party, who are armed with C7 rifles and fixed bayonets. At this time, I ask that you please rise if you are able for the piping in ceremony. Thank you, everyone. Please be seated. Today, we are marking an important moment for the Halton Regional Police Service and our community, one that reflects growth, progress, and a continued commitment to serving those who rely on us. This afternoon, you will hear from Stephen Tanner, Chief of the Halton Police Service, Lisa Kearns, Burlington Councillor and Halton Board Member, Her Worship Ann Lawler, Mayor of Halton Hills, His Worship Gordon Krantz, Mayor of Milton, and Jeff Noel, the Chair of the Halton Police Board. This station will replace the current 12 Division Milton facility and will consolidate one district command and police operations into a single site. The new one district facility is a modern, purpose-built space designed to support the evolving needs of policing, bringing together people, technology, and services under one roof to better serve our community today and into the future. The 66,000 square foot facility is designed to support innovation and modern operations. It's home to all One District operations, our backup 911 and data center, and houses a full district lockup. The facility is designed with enhanced sustainability features, including heat recovery technology, very handy on a day like today, rooftop solar voltaics, equally as handy, and will serve a diverse district that includes both urban and rural communities. It is my pleasure to invite Chief Tanner to the podium to share his remarks.
We've arranged for the wind just to make it incredibly challenging for the chair of the board and others, but certainly good afternoon. And on behalf of the executive leadership team, the Police Services Board, and District Command, thank you all for joining us here today. Welcome, distinguished guests. I know the Honorable Z. Hamid from the provincial government was unable to be here today, but he actually managed to delegate up to Minister Michael Kersner, who's here. So obviously Z has learned quite a bit. I'm surprised you didn't have the Premier come in your place, sir, but thank you. Thank you for being here with us today. Our members of provincial and federal parliament, I know Regional Chair Gary Carr was unable to be here today, but thank you to our mayors who are here, members of council, our Halton Police Board, and community partners. Thank you all for being with us here today. Today marks an important milestone for our service and for the people that we serve. As our communities grow, the demands on policing also grow with them. By bringing our members into one central location here in the north end of Halton, we are creating a stronger, more coordinated response reflecting the expected growth and continued growth of both Milton and our Halton Hills communities. The new One District facility stands as a significant investment in this service and in public safety. It reflects our shared commitment to safety, service, and the future of these communities. Like many public projects, it is the result of vision, partnership, and the hard work of many people who believed in what this could and now has become. I would like to begin by thanking everyone who helped bring this to life. Our members, our partners, our Police Services Board and Regional Council, and our communities, and Mike McMullen. Mike, my sincere thanks. Projects like this do not happen alone. They are built through collaboration, dedication, and a clear purpose. I would also like to take a moment to recognize and thank our Halton Police Services Board for their leadership, guidance, and support throughout the project. And I know you will be hearing from Chair Jeff Knoll and also Councillor Lisa Kearns, representing, I believe, Gary Carr as well, who's unable to be here today. Their commitment and approval were instrumental in ultimately helping realize this vision, and we are truly grateful for their continued partnership. This opening has been years in the making. Since 2015, there has been a clear vision for a space that reflects the scale of the district and of our two great communities of Milton and Halton Hills and the needs of those people that we serve. In less than a decade, we have opened two major facilities, here now and our recently, about 8 years ago, regional headquarters. This is not something that many services or regions can say. It speaks to the ongoing commitment to planning ahead, investing wisely, and ensuring that we are ready, not just for today, it also prepares us for the needs of tomorrow. It positions us as a leader among services across the Greater Toronto Area, and more importantly, it allows us to stay ahead of the curve, ensuring our officers and members and our partners have the tools, the space, and the modern environment they need and deserve to serve effectively. This new building allows us to increase our deployment of officers year over year to reflect that continued growth of both Milton and Halton Hills. Actually, it will fit very well, Minister Kersner, when you're speaking to Minister Downey with the new provincial courthouse, which we're awaiting in the coming years. This district is also diverse, with both urban and rural communities, and each has distinct needs, priorities, and challenges. This new facility strengthens our ability to respond and positions us to serve that full range of communities more effectively with the flexibility, coordination, and variety of resources required to respond to different realities across the district and what we now find ourselves in, a modern and ever-changing police environment. It is designed to support innovation. Modern policing requires modern infrastructure, technology-ready, secure, and designed for today's operational realities. But beyond the technology, beyond the infrastructure, this building is mostly about people. For too long, operations have been spread across different locations throughout this district. Bringing our staff into one building will strengthen collaboration, improve communication, and support faster decision-making. The new building will ensure our officers, civilian staff, and volunteers have the tools and the space they need to meet these demands. This building is for our officers and our members who will come here every day to serve with professionalism and compassion. It is about the partnerships that will grow within these walls, and it is about the community, because everything we do begins and ends with you. Your new home is designed with well-being as a top priority. Facilities like this are not just operational centers. They are places where relationships are built, where collaboration in fact happens, and where we strengthen the trust that is essential to public safety. As we stand here today, or sit in the heat, we are not just opening a building. We are opening the door to new possibilities, new ways of working, new ways of connecting, and new ways of keeping our community safe. This is about being ready. Ready for growth, ready for change, and ready to meet the needs of tomorrow, today. Thank you for being a part of this moment with us. Your support makes this possible, and your presence here today makes it meaningful. It is my honor to officially welcome you to this new facility. Thank you, and I look forward to what we build here together. And looking to that future, growth and complexities will require us to plan for additional facilities in Halton Region in the not too distant future. Thank you for your continued support. Thank you everyone for being here.
Thank you, Chief. We're now proud to welcome the Honourable Michael Kerzner, Ontario Solicitor General and Member of Provincial Parliament for York Centre, to say a few words.
Well, thank you very much, and good afternoon. I'm delighted to be here with my colleague, our local member from Wellington, Halton Hills, Joseph Rosinski. And you know, Joseph took over from Speaker Ted Arnott, who represented the riding that Joseph now represents for a very long time. And Joseph, just in the year and a bit that I've gotten to know you, you've done a phenomenal job, and thank you so much. Chair, thank you very much for the great work you're doing on the Police Service Board. And mayors, I appreciate your presence as well. Let me just tell you about my relationship with the Chief. Early on, 4 years ago, when I had the privilege of becoming Solicitor General, I asked myself, how early can you call a chief in the morning? And really, you can call it any time, and I've called Chief Tanner very regularly, very early, and he always picks up the phone. And we talk about exactly what's going on here with the Halton Regional Police Service. I want to thank you, I want to thank Roger, Jeff, and Kevin. They've done an outstanding job as your team of leaders. It goes back to a long time, Steve, when there was a TV show, The A-Team. That's exactly what you've got. Friends, I'm here. Unfortunately, Minister Hamid is under the weather, and I came here with dispatch because our government's respect for police services across this province knows no bounds. We were together, in fact, with the Chief just 2 weeks ago at the Ontario Police College to welcome your newest class of constables that will come forward to be badged just in the matter of days. I said to this class just before their March ceremony that they don't really understand yet how special this police service is to the communities that it looks after. They don't know yet the people that came before to wear the flash and understand their affinity of wanting to serve Halton Region with pride, with respect, and with integrity. They don't know yet how lucky they are. So friends, I said to them, quite honestly, you met the moment by firstly getting accepted to become a member of the police service, by passing the requisite requirements, by passing your time at the Ontario Police College. And this class and classes that will come after will come right here to one district and understand that Halton communities that make up Halton Region, that this police service is like none other. It's the gold standard. It's, as I call, the flagship service in Ontario that's very well respected amongst its peers. And from this service, leaders have come forward to serve, most recently as the Deputy Chief Wilkie has as President of the Ontario Association of Chiefs of Police. The Chief Tanner has served on many boards. And this is a service that people gravitate to, Chair, because of the respect that it has earned in this community. Our province will never stop believing that public safety binds not only a community together, but binds people to come in to want to live in a community and raise their children and go to work and do everything that a community offers. But we can't do that without public safety. Public safety is our inherent right, that right to live safely in our own homes and communities, unapologetically. And services like Halton Regional Police Service make this possible. Mayors, this is the envy of Ontario. That service is the envy of Ontario. And I can't thank you and your colleagues on regional councils who believed in this service, believe in our province, and on the cusp of Canada Day, believe that there's no better time to see our flags unfurled with a tremendous sense of pride and optimism. Canada Day, tomorrow, 159 years. Canada has taken its place amongst the nations of the world with pride and with respect. It goes back to the people that make up our communities. This is Halton Region. This is something that umbilically ties everything good to the values that we share in Ontario. May you always go from strength to strength. Thank you. Merci beaucoup. And miigwech.
Thank you, Your Honor. At its core, this facility is about community. It's about strengthening relationships, building trust, and working together to create a safer, more connected place for everyone. On behalf of the Halton Regional Police Service, we would like to thank Regional Chair Gary Carr and Regional Council for their leadership and support with this project. Unfortunately, as the Chief had mentioned, Regional Chair Carr won't be with us today, couldn't be with us today. Stepping in and providing remarks on his behalf will be Burlington Councillor and Halton Police Board member Lisa Kearns.
Thank you, Minister Kersner, and thank you so much for joining us today. It's a pleasure to be here on behalf of Halton Region, Chair Gary Carr, and Halton Regional Council. What an exciting day to officially open the new One District Police Station. Today marks the completion of an extraordinary regional infrastructure project, one that was approximately 10 years in the making, from the earliest planning and site preparation through to the completion of this impressive facility. The station was built and delivered by Halton Region for the Halton Regional Police Services. It represents a major investment in the infrastructure needed to support modern policing, community safety, and Halton's continued growth. On behalf of Halton Regional Council, I want to recognize Chief Stephen Tanner, his leadership team, including Deputies Roger Wilkie, Jeff Hill, and Kevin Mahar, as well as my fellow members of the Police Board. Thank you for your leadership, your partnership, and your continued commitment to keeping Halton one of the safest communities in Canada. I would also like to recognize MP Christina Tersner-Durskin and Halton and MPP Joseph Rosinski. I'd also like to recognize Oakville Councillor Nav Nanda. I would also like to recognize Halton Hills Mayor Ann Lawler, Milton Mayor Gord Krantz, and the regional and local councillors joining us today. Thank you for supporting this project and the broader infrastructure investments needed to serve our growing communities. While we are here to celebrate this remarkable new building, delivering this project involved so much more than constructing the facility we see today. Thank you, Chief, for the wind. Appreciate it. The region's work included developing new road, installing new utilities, and constructing a dedicated stormwater management pond. Each element required extensive planning, technical expertise, approvals, and coordination across many disciplines and organizations. Although the full project journey took approximately 10 years, the building itself was completed in just 26 months, from the building permit to completion. The project was also delivered under budget. This is an exceptional achievement for a facility of this size, complexity, and operational importance. It reflects strong project management, responsible fiscal oversight, and an unwavering commitment to delivering high-quality public infrastructure. I want to offer special recognition to Halton Region's Capital Construction and Realty team, who led this project from concept to completion. Your expertise, discipline, and attention to detail were critical at every stage. You coordinated a highly complex project, managed countless moving parts, and delivered an outstanding facility that will support public safety and policing for many years. I also want to recognize the broader teams across Halton Region who continued and contributed to this work, as well as our partners at the Halton Regional Police Service, the Town of Halton Hills, and the Town of Milton. Thank you as well to our consultant and construction partners, AECOM and Norlon, for the expertise, commitment, and collaboration you brought to the project. This achievement builds on strong partnership between Halton Region and the Halton Regional Police Service that also delivered the police service headquarters in Oakville. Together, these projects demonstrate that what we can accomplish when we bring our expertise together around a shared goal. The result here is an impressive 66,000 square foot, technology-forward public safety facility designed to support policing operations today and well into the future. The station includes built-in technological and operational redundancies, backup call and data center capabilities, and post-disaster construction and design to help critical policing services continue during an emergency. These features are not just nice to have, they are essential. During a crisis or a disruption, our residents must be able to depend on their emergency services, and our police service must be able to depend on the infrastructure supporting its work. The facility provides officers and civilian members with the modern technology, secure operational space, and reliable systems they need to serve the community effectively. It will also strengthen the police service's ability to respond to the needs of both urban and rural communities across Halton Hills and Milton as they continue to grow and change. Community safety is one of Halton Region's highest priorities. The station is a clear example of how strategic regional infrastructure directly supports the safety, health, and well-being of our residents. The Region and Halton Police also work closely together through our Community Safety and Well-Being Plan and many other initiatives. I know that strong collaboration will continue as we advance our shared vision for safety, health, and a welcoming Halton. Before I conclude, I want to express my sincere appreciation to every officer, civilian member of the Halton Regional Police Service. Thank you for the dedication, professionalism, and courage you demonstrate every day. It's because of your service and the strong relationships you have built with our residents that Halton continues to be one of the safest places to live, work, raise a family, and do business in Canada. The station is more than a new building. It represents 10 years of planning, executing, technical expertise, and collaboration. It is resilient infrastructure designed to perform when our community needs it most. And it reflects our shared commitment to protecting residents and preparing Halton for the future. Congratulations to everyone who helped plan, design, and deliver this exceptional facility. It's now my great pleasure to introduce Ann Lawler, Mayor of the Town of Halton Hills. Thank you, and please enjoy this very special day.
Well, thanks very much, Lisa. And what a pleasure it is to welcome everyone to the north. Here we are in the land of Nirvana, I would say. Gord Krantz and I are very happily chiefs of the north, and we're really pleased that one district is now here on Steeles Avenue and serving our community. And I want to point out how wonderful it is to see so many dignitaries here today. Minister Kersner, thank you very much for coming and sharing this special day with us. And I note, too, that our MP, Christina Tesser-Dirksen, and our MPP, Joseph Rydzinski, have also joined us. You know, this is about community. And these two individuals are former councillors of the town of Milton and the town of Halton Hills. And this is all about us working together, profoundly making our community the best it can be. And of course, police services are essential to that whole operation. So thank you very much to all the dignitaries, and particularly our very close-knit MP and MPP who care about us so much, we know. And I also want to recognize that there are several councillors here from the town of Halton Hills. As well, as I said, this is about community. And so we have Councillor Garneau, we have Councillor Ingalls, we have Councillor Kinbaum, we have Councillor Keane, Councillor Somerville, Councillor Norris, Councillor Albano, Councillor Hilson, Councillor Brass, are you here? So we've got quorum. If anybody has anything really important that we want to talk about, this is a really good time. But this is a building, but I said it's also about community. And we see this fabulous facility, this beautiful, beautiful state-of-the-art building that will offer us the finest in policing. But I have to say that for us, it's more about people than it is about building. And we know that our police services are intimately involved with our community. We see them playing basketball with our kids. We see them out on the roads. We see them in high-risk situations. We see them with their new sniffer dogs as well. We are their friends, and we build our community together. And here, having this facility right here, so close by, state-of-the-art, is going to allow us to be so much more. And I guess in that regard, I mentioned that our police are involved in our community, but I did mention, I think, at Regional Councillor a few weeks ago when we were talking about this, that we happen to be sitting in a ballpark. That the reason why this facility is here, actually, is because it's one of the best ballparks in the region. And I'd like to suggest to you the Hornby Park ballpark that is still over there, if the police could field a team that might make a big impact on us in Halton Hills, because we've got players who are ready to strut their stuff and show the police what they can do too. So please come, please play ball, and thank you for all your service to the town of Halton Hills and North Halton. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Worship. While paying homage to the smaller communities we serve, this station will also meet the needs of one of the fastest growing communities in Canada. Please welcome His Worship, Gordon Krantz, Mayor of the town of Milton.
Well, Mr. Chairman, thank you very much. As you can see, and you should be concerned, I'm not working from any notes here. And thank you very much for not asking me to say just a few words, because that rarely ever happens, Chief, as Chief knows. Chief, it only seems like 3 years ago that you and I were out here in a bit of a windy day like this, turning sod not too awful far from here, and here we are 3 years later approximately. But going back there, and I know mention has been made of this started 10 years ago. It probably started long before that, because I can recall you and I talking about what are we going to do with regards to a growing community or communities within North Halton district. Fast forward, of course, 10 years or so ago, we started looking at properties in Milton and in Halton Hills and several places within the town of Milton and in Halton Hills. And it was zeroed in that this might be a suitable location. And I can share with you, of course, we always attempt to look after our own municipality, but I can honestly say I had no issues whatsoever, and I emphasize that, as you know, on this facility being located here in North Halton. With regards to growth, and I've heard it on the odd occasion, why would you even think about building a police station way out there in no man's land? Well, let me assure you, come back in 20 years' time from now, this will be in the center of growth, right where this station is right now. So we have to look forward at least 15, 20, 25 years in the future, and that's something that you and I and the board did at that particular point in time. Now, Mayor Ann, you talked about ball diamonds. I played in the big leagues. It was Milton Heights, where I grew up in. There was Hornby, there was Lowville, there was Tansley, there was Haltonville, Zimmerman, all those big league places here. So I played here as well many times. But also, and picking up on your comments, the town clerk wouldn't like to hear me say this, but I could call a special council meeting here too, because the majority of us are here as well. That really sends a signal how supportive we are at the local level on supporting policing in this community. So there's always a risk of missing somebody, but if my colleagues could give a little wave as I name Councillor Best, got his hand up there. Councillor Adil Kalki got his hand up there. I know Councillor Melboof is here someplace as well. Councillor Marshall is here someplace as well. Now, Councillor Samira Ali is here, and she's on the police board as well. So I think there's 9 of us on. George Minikakis is here. So I think, yeah, it must be the sunglasses. So I think if my count is right, there's 8 out of 9 of us that are here. So the biggest majority of us are here supporting this very special day here. So thank you very much, Mr. Chairman, for having me and us being involved in this very special day. As we drive by Steeles Avenue on the odd occasion, we'll always remember this day when we officially open this up. Back over to you, Mr. Chair. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Worship. As the Chief has mentioned, none of this would be possible without the support of the Halton Police Board. Please welcome the Chair of the Halton Police Board, Jeff Knoll.
Well, thank you, Jeff. Before I get into my prepared remarks, I just want to, first of all, acknowledge and thank Minister Kersner for joining us today. Minister, your government has been the best friend of policing that we have seen a very long time in this province. And I want to say thank you to you and ask you to express our deep appreciation to Premier Ford and all of your colleagues for your support of policing. You refer to us as the gold standard of policing, but the Ontario government right now is really considered the gold standard of support for public safety, and we really appreciate that. A day doesn't go by that we don't see the contributions that the province makes to public safety in our community, and we're so grateful. I want to acknowledge a couple of folks in the audience. First of all, I want to acknowledge my board, hardest working board in policing, I think, today. We have Rod Dobson from Oakville, thank you very much, Nadeem Akbar from Burlington, Navneet Dhaliwal from Milton, and Samira Ali also from Milton. And of course, you met Lisa Kearns earlier from Burlington. She has dual purpose here today, so you get a twofer with Lisa. Twice? Yeah, you don't get to speak twice. Sorry about that. Yeah, well, you didn't knock it over. If you would have done that, anyway. I also would like to say that Ingrid Hahn, who is the only board member absent today, really wanted to be here. She was here when we did that very windy day sod turning, but she's actually traveling internationally, and she sends her best regards to all of us. I would also like to acknowledge a member of the board who was instrumental in helping us move this project forward, and that's Councillor Clark Somerville from Halton Hills. Clark, are you still with us? There you go. Clark Somerville was a member of this board for many years and was instrumental in advocating for this facility. He was a tremendous advocate for North Halton on our police services board, and we were truly grateful for his service. He left us a little while ago, and Samira joined in his stead. But Clark, thank you for everything that you've done for public safety in Halton Region. Thank you for your support of the Halton Regional Police Service and for this facility. This is a testament to your long work in this community, so thank you for that. So, the only thing standing between you and air conditioning is me, so I'm going to do some spontaneous editing of my comments because some people had covered some of the things I was going to touch on, but here we go. So as chair of the Halton Police Board, it is my honor to stand alongside Chief Tanner and the command team and all of you as we celebrate this truly momentous occasion. This has been a long time coming for our service, for our members, and for the communities that we serve. The Halton Police Board is the governing body of the Halton Regional Police Service and as the employer of its members. Our responsibilities include ensuring that the services are adequate and effective in accordance with provincial legislation and regulations. I put that in there for the minister just so he took that back and made sure we were doing our job. Representing the community's interests, establishing the annual budget and setting objectives, priorities, and strategic direction of the service. Now, at the heart of those responsibilities is a simple but essential obligation to ensure that the women and men of the Halton Regional Police Service are properly supported, properly resourced, and properly equipped to serve our community. Now, that ensures that they have facilities they need to do their work effectively, professionally, and most of all, safely. The current 12 Division Police Station in Milton was built in 1997. Since then, Milton and Halton Hills have experienced extraordinary growth. The demands on policing have changed significantly, and the service has simply outgrown that facility. The board recognized that in order for the Halton Police to continue meeting the needs of growing communities, and a larger, more modern, and more fully functional facility was not just desirable, it was absolutely essential. Now let's fast forward to today, and this remarkable new one district facility stands before us, or behind us in my case. This building is as innovative as it is practical. It has been designed not only to meet the needs of today, but to grow with the service into the future. It will support the continued deployment of additional officers year over year and enhance our capacity to protect the community as the demands on policing continue to evolve. But even with a modern state-of-the-art building, the heart of policing remains its people. This facility is ultimately about supporting the members who serve our community, strengthening the relationships they build every day, and creating the space for community-led policing to continue to grow and serve our communities. Now that means policing that listens, builds trust, and responds to the needs of residents, businesses, families, and community partners across the district. But buildings matter because they create the conditions for people to do their best work. They bring people together. They promote collaboration. They provide a strong and stable base from which relationships can be strengthened and solutions can be built. Reaching this moment is a testament to the persistence, planning, and a long-term commitment to the communities that we serve. It is also a testament to partnership. And we heard about one of the key partnerships earlier from Councillor Kearns about the partnership with the region. Now, as we look to the future, partnerships will be essential to address the complex challenges facing our region. Police cannot and should not be expected to solve every community challenge alone. It is incumbent upon all of us as public servants, community leaders, partners, and residents to step forward and ask how we can work together to continue strengthening Halton's identity as a community where people feel safe, they feel supported, and are able to live meaningful and productive lives. So on behalf of the Halton Police Board, I want to thank you for being here today. Thank you for demonstrating your commitment to this shared journey, and thank you to everyone who helped bring this important facility from vision to reality. Congratulations, Chief. Congratulations to our service. You've got a wonderful facility to work from, and we're so proud to turn this over to you today. And also, thank you, Mike Mullen, and your team.
Thank you, Chair Noel. Next, I would like to welcome Chief Tanner, the Executive Command Team, members of the Police Services Board, and Minister Kersner, just to the plaque behind me where we can do the official unveiling of the One District plaque.
Well, Lisa didn't get anywhere near it, so I can shock over.
Yeah, that's right. We kept Lisa away from this.
Yeah, I don't want that to fall. Thank you. Thank you.
Whenever you're ready. Thanks, everybody.
Did you get everybody in?
Good to see you.
Thank you, everyone. That will conclude the ceremony today. Once we're out here, please join us inside. Refreshments, food,